Hi there crafters, Louise with you today. Welcome to my channel, and what I'd like to do is share a video on how I photograph and edit my scrapbook layouts. This is one that can be quite common to have people ask how you get such clear, crisp photos, so I decided to share my process, which I've hopefully perfected over the last couple of years. So I do have my DSLR camera facing downwards on a little what I call a wall mount that my husband created for me out of PVC pipe, and I have it facing down just onto a plain piece of canvas, and it's always connected to my PC. So I actually have it in manual mode on my camera, and then I control the DSLR using the software that's on my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and connect up to my computer and actually show you what that looks like on the actual computer screen. So I open the camera settings and I go firstly to Liveview Shoot, which actually lets me see on the laptop that I'm working on what it looks like. Now, the most important thing when photographing your layouts is getting the white balance correct. So you can see that I start with mine on auto, which is what I use all of the time, but there's all these other types of white balance, including like fluorescent, tungsten, and they will change how your camera picks up the light. Now, the second thing, once I'm happy with the white balance that I change, is the actual shutter speed. So you can see that when I decrease the shutter speed, so when the shutter is closes quickly, I get a darker image, but if I change the shutter speed to leave the shutter open, I get quite a bright white background and a clear, crisp layout. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to capture that once I'm happy with how it looks. Now, I always capture it a little bit brighter because it's easier to add shadow when I'm post-processing than it is to actually try and enhance the light of a layout. So this is probably a little bit brighter than I would normally photograph a layout, but I'm going to add shadow to it later. Now, I use the tools available to me just on my Windows 10 laptop. So I'm just using the photo processor. I think it's purely called Photos. And all I'm going to do is crop the picture. So I'm going to get rid of some of the white space and crop it down to fit into there. And then I'm going to go to the adjustment screen, which is sort of the little paint can kind of thing. And this is where I use the lightness. So you can see if I drop it back down, it changes the color to darker, but if I put it all the way up to high light, then it gets really blown out and you get this not clear image. So I want to just share that with you. All I then do is save that, and that's how I photograph my layouts. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'm absolutely happy to answer any questions if that's gone too quickly, or anything that you need